Hey everybody, this is the video blogger known as Andy McGaffigan talking to the internet. I saw a video series today, the I Am an Ex-Mormon video series, and I was genuinely moved by it. I don't generally get in the habit of disclosing personal details about myself or my life, but I was actually raised in the Mormon faith. I've been a private disbeliever for the past 8 or so years. And just a couple of years ago, I revealed my disbelief to my friends and my family. Um, yeah, so there it is. Andy McGaffigan, former Mormon. The reason why I wasn't public in my disbelief for so long is that in the Mormon belief, in the Mormon faith tradition, it's generally frowned upon to share any concerns about disbelief. The church does a really good job of when these doubts come to light to leaders that they encourage you to keep them to yourself, and just pray away your disbelief or read your scriptures and the disbelief will go away. And for me, I really did genuinely try to do that. I served a 2-year mission for the LDS Church, for the Mormon Church. I was one of those guys with a name tag. I served in South America. I've served in various capacities, in leadership positions in the Mormon Church. Lots of jobs, teacher, things like that. All the while, I was having serious concerns about my belief, and for a long time, I thought something was wrong with me. Um, that's one of the problems of encouraging people to keep their doubts quiet is that they start to beat themselves up that something's wrong with them because they can't convince themselves of the veracity of the Mormon Church's truth claims. And that's probably one of the most damaging things that's ever occurred in my life. I've had a pretty cushy life. I'm not going to lie to you, but it took years of therapy to undo some of the damage that psychological damage that was done to me in the Mormon Church. Now let me stop right there. I mean, just because there's a lot of Mormons out there who are going to watch this video who Mormonism is working for them. It's working great. Their lives are wonderful. They're happy. Their families are happy. If Mormonism works for you, that's awesome. I encourage you to take that Mormon football and just run with it all the way to the end zone. I'm not here to talk you out of believing in the church. But belief systems aren't one size fits all, unfortunately. One of the things also the Mormonism teaches you is that to get into heaven, you need to be baptized into the Mormon church, believe in the Mormon church, do all the Mormon rituals, and that is your ticket into heaven. And for those of you who have lived long enough, you'll know that everyone is different. Nothing works for everyone. Okay? To a Mormon, that is a very radical idea. And that's something that for me took a long time to come to grips with. It was an idea that I fought in my head. I wanted to believe that Mormonism was true because I had invested so much time and energy in it. But the funny thing is, the second I permitted myself to even doubt for a second that the Mormon church might be flawed or man-made, it was like an epiphany to me. And my life started to improve. I mean, I still had the standard problems, and I continue to have problems in my life. But there's no greater feeling than living an authentic life. Being true to yourself and living your life in the way that you genuinely want to live it. So yeah, that is my counsel to anyone out there who's doubting the Mormon faith. There's nothing wrong with you, okay? There are tens, if not hundreds of thousands of people out there who are going through something very similar to what you're going through. I've been through it. And if you have fears that people will reject you or they'll judge you because of how you think, those are people you don't want in your life anyways, because they don't genuinely like you. They like an idea of a Mormon you. But there are people out there who will accept you for who you are. So be yourself. There's lots of great forums out there. The great thing about the internet is it's connecting people like us. I'll put a link down in the description of one that I like. The people there got me through some hard times. Again, Mormons, you're great. If it works for you, awesome. Please don't tell me I'm going to hell, because if Mormon heaven exists, I don't want to be there with you. I'll be perfectly content in hell watching Slayer perform. That is going to be awesome. Me and all my bros are going to be there. In hell. I think that's all I wanted to say. Sorry for the open display of emotion, Internet. But, yeah, good job, ex-Mormon people. Have a wonderful day.